shit, man. What the fuck, we wasting time? Somebody put on a beat and let that motherfucker start to rhyme. Shit, we coming off the chart, we bound from the city limits where motherfuckers really don't got no time to sit back and have any kind of conscience. So we all ride like we got suicidal consciences on my mind. The government puts supply, all of a sudden I gotta watch my back on my own motherfucking neighborhood block. See, I think above it is a degree in which MCs and even approaches the pros. You don't know what's really going on, you better just sit back and duck, cause I'ma come in with the havoc of rain that I bring in this like gasoline. Propane, what you feel when I'm going in mysteriously dropping. All of a sudden the people don't know what's really going on. They coughing and sobbing when I slip through the degree. A triangle explanation, oh yeah, you know who I be. I'm that capital M-A-N-G-I-O from the city where we all get a little bit scandalous. And my family tree consists of nothing but drugs, prostitution, and wannabe max and players and pimps. But all they wanna do is talk shit and get hit with the pistol whip. Now not me, homie, shit I ain't never gonna bow. I got too much Meadowbrook Dukes gang power pride, and that's the reason why I never giving a fuck until the day that I die. I'm throwing up the east side and I'm connected with the M and throwing the B repetitively whenever I see it. Evidently, oh shit, man, the homie over there on a Bentley coming out of the tree with a gat that will bring you down to your floor. You ain't ready though, you didn't think these little homies over there had time to go get the nickel nine and put it on your ass, and now you're just laying in the grass. You think that you could have some fun, but you can't, homie, too busy staring at the full moon will get your ass caught. Cause the last homie that did that motherfucker still ain't came back. He's over there getting buried. As a matter of fact, I seen his mom crying, and as I looked her in the eye, the only thing that I knew to say was I'm sorry that he had to die today. But you know, we still gotta live our own life. But she wasn't really feeling it, so all I could do was walk away with a hurt feeling in my heart. And that's when I walked down the street and I kicked it over there with the homies at the Meadowbrook Park. You know where we be kicking it on Rialto Avenue and Allen, where they meet, where they connect. All of a sudden we in the boxing ring checking out the homie over there looking at this pretty ass with a fine bitch. He ain't wasting no time cause he knows she's just a setup artist, the type of individual hoe that will take you to a momo and get you for all you got, even though you ain't got nothing but a pocket full of land and you ain't even paying the rent. Shit, you can't even look over your shoulder cause you got a crink in your neck from all the shit that you're talking, all the rules that it be seeping, and you think that you're creeping, but you ain't nothing but a new foot is gonna fall down to the knees and connect us all last to the concrete. When you see me step up in the room, you better believe why I came to do what I do, and what I do is just do what I do, homie. Okay, now that shit might not be looped. A lot of a sudden they got me sweating up in a bird like I'm a big yo shit. They don't know what's going on, so I guess I'm most cabrón. I'm a psychopathic acid trip, and I'm a coma patient on the loose, and they wanna lock me, throw me in the stay, but they can't understand what I say everything a day. Nigga, but when I wanted to play. Rolling up in the street with a Cadillac with my homie on my side. He's telling me to go out there and do some shit that I really don't want to do, but if I don't do it, they're gonna call me a punk, and I don't want that kind of jacket hanging over me. You know, I wanna be that motherfucker that walks down the street and everybody looks at him, wonder why he does what he does, and I didn't even understand what the look in his eye. All he was wanting to do was be more than a super guy. So you know, he had to live his life to the best that he could, and all of a sudden he's getting jumped up in the hood because of the way that it felt when they showed him a little bit of love and affection, and that's our only protection. Shit, something's wrong, man, cause at home all his mom knows how to do is hit the streets and go sell that pussy cause her dad got a heroin problem, and that's something that makes my mind boggled. I don't think about it, I just wanna go in the front yard and play with my little dog, cause he's the only one that's listening to all my stories of sadness, loneliness. I don't know what's going on, I guess it's the lie, so the loneliest and the lonely gets really lonely shit. Even though I know, I look out the window and the reflection that I see is telling me my mentality is off the chart. In other words, I got too much gangster heart, so they don't like the shit that I move, cause I move too strong when I do wrong. And I ain't here to get my float on, I'm here to get my rip on. In other words, you ain't the reason to get with me, man. You better be like thinking, I'm feeling the pain in my brain, I can't explain. Really though, this silly ass shit got my dog sitting back on the curb, and I think that I'm about to shed a tear, but I can't, because if they catch me crying, they better try to jump me and beat my ass, because I'm an east side, and east siders don't cry when the homie die or they lose a family member. Nah, we too busy on the grind. I'm always all sick on the drugs, and the other half is just too sick on being a thug. But either way, when we east side throw up the Meadowbrook, you know we connected with the Indian Empire, cause we Verdugo gang members, and we love to do this shit until the day that we die. Cause west side wanna feed us bullets, but they can't, cause we got too many individuals rolling when we rolling in the ride. Okay, you can only see like 5 of us, but the other 10 shit, they over there in the side of the mist where you can't get with them in any kind. And all of a sudden they blow your mind with the Tech 9, and they wanna step in the street and get to licking your ass, bitches. You ain't ready that shit. You think the next hit wouldn't come and run? All of a sudden I get this job done, and I'm not doing it for no kind of fun. I let the whole world and the population know shit how my road turned out, and I don't give a fuck how you feel about me being burnt out.